Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here in the lovely World of Raccoons with me, Vanillaraccoon, and a ton of squid. Wiggity, 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 wiggity. If you don't know what 90s cartoon that is from, then wow, do I feel old, pardon me there. Okay, so in this episode, you guys, we are not going to be working over at the Enderman farm, nor are we going to be returning to the Ocean Monument, but instead, we're going to be chatting it up in this video because I recently, and by recently, I mean like a couple hours ago, I had watched a video on YouTube by YouTuber Markiplier, and the video is entitled, YouTube is Changing, or YouTube has changed. Bottom line, in this video, Markiplier was talking about a couple things in regards to how YouTube has changed since he jumped on board the YouTube Express. I think he said 4 years ago. It'll be next month, or it's already been at this point now 4 years he's been on YouTube. Meanwhile, your boy V has been on YouTube for 2 years and February, March, April, 3 months. Yes. Okay. So, in this video, now I'm not going to repeat everything he had said in this video, but I'm going to reflect on a few key notes that I had written down that had captured my attention and share my thoughts on the matter, because if there's anything I can do with the power of YouTube, let alone the ultimate power of the internet, is I can share with you guys my thoughts and opinions on various things, and if anyone can get anything out of it, then power to you. But in the event that I'm just preaching to the wind, well, at least I was able to throw my 2 cents out there for someone to catch one day. So, meanwhile, while we discuss how YouTube has changed and what my thoughts are in regards to what YouTube is becoming nowadays, we're also sheep. Shush. Oh wait, that's why they're really loud, because master volume is cranked up. Let's just go ahead and place this down at 40. Excuse me, I just finished eating lunch, and it is actually, excuse me, at the point of the recording of this clip, it is right now 17:19, which means this video is going to be going out a bit later than usual. But for those of you who are content with the video coming out at the least, thank you for not getting on my case about the delay of upload. So, okay, I have my window open, just cut the grass, and allergies, bummer. So, real quick, I want to just, obviously, we have a lot of overgrowth here behind the residential section of our ancient Mayan city, and, well, it's an ancient Mayan city in a dense Guatemala jungle. So, of course, the overgrowth is going to be everywhere in this ancient Mayan city. However, the one thing I am noticing, actually, now that I begin to get an aerial, quote-unquote, bird's eye kind of view, is that over here, the grass blocks tend to be a sage green color, whereas over here they tend to be more in the vibrant green color scheme, and I'm not sure how I feel about that, but nonetheless, it is what it is. And ooh, the sun is going down. Okay, so what we also have going on over here is we have a place for our donkeys and skeleton horses, and eventually when we obtain more horses, I will park them over here, and I will most likely connect this sheep pen into this horse area. So, because obviously, you know, with more life, we're going to need more living quarters. Take a look at the real world, and you'll see that that's a pretty fair mindset to go about. You know, more life, obviously got to have more spaces to live for this new life. Okay, so actually, let's go ahead and go sleep now, and then we're going to go ahead and begin the placing of various leaf blocks and have our chat. It's only going to take 5 minutes in this Let's Play video to begin the actual discussion, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so let's actually get away from the sheep because they're really loud. Okay, now, the one thing I want to point out before I go full-blown chatting is that Again, I am not going to be repeating word for word what YouTuber Markiplier has said in his video, but I am going to reflect on several key notes that I had written down. So, the first thing is that there's YouTubers tend to say, I want to put out the work that you want to see, meaning the viewer, because obviously the viewer has quite some control over the YouTube channel, because us YouTubers are here to provide entertainment. Aside from just putting out the work that we want to do, we also have... I don't want to say it's an obligation, because that would ruin the point of what being a YouTuber is, but it is good from time to time to ask your viewers what it is they want to see, and then provide it to them if we are able to do so for whatever reason. And over the past couple years, YouTubers have become more... It's aside from just wanting to put out the work that they want to put out, but also wanting to put out work that their viewers want to put out, YouTubers are now starting to develop a mindset where they want to work in a way that's going to reel in more viewers, more subscribers, all for the ad revenue, in the event that they are not partnered with one of those scheming networks that I, at least, have no intention of becoming a part of anytime soon. I would like to say, but we never know what can happen tomorrow. But anyway, and my thoughts on that were, well, that's becoming more of a thing, because, and this may branch off, and I'll try to keep it on the subject. If you take a look at all these other YouTubers out there, what they're doing is they're getting their hands on the next big title, not the next big game, but the next big title to be released, and they're just doing a walkthrough, let's play, whatever you want to call it, of that game, and then they may never touch it again. And the YouTubers who do this, if that is how they would like to work, then by all means, power to you. If that is what you enjoy doing, hey, the point of doing YouTube is you gotta love it. Otherwise, you may want to check yourself before you wreck yourself. And 2, 3, 4. Actually, wait, I said we're not going to work near the sheep. That's a lie. I actually want to work around here now. So, but if you are just playing a game and you are recording videos just for the ad revenue, that is... I hate to say it, and hate is a very strong word. I take that back. I really do not want to say it, but that is becoming more of a common thing here on YouTube than it was a year ago, than it was 2 years ago. Now, like I said, I may have been only on YouTube for 2 years and 3 months, but that's not to say that I have been watching YouTube since it first came out. And wow, now that I think about it, was that a long time ago? I'm not old. I just gotta keep telling myself that. But anywho, and my thoughts on this is that, again, if that is what you love to do, just doing walkthroughs, let's plays of big titles and never touching the game again, then power to you. But that's not... I don't want to say I know what is and what is not, because this is all about I am sharing my own opinion, my own thoughts, my own concerns. But that is not an ideal way to work, because eventually you're going to come across a big title, and even though you're just doing it for the ad revenue, you're going to say to yourself, well, you know what, I've already done this. I don't want to do this again. What else is there? And you're going to find that there is nothing else to just play for the money, and that's it. Another thing that Markiplier had talked about in this video was that there are people who, YouTube at this point now, you can make a video of anything. And someone may sit down, take the time, and watch it. Sorry about that again. And you know what? In some cases, that could be good. But in other cases, you may get a viewer who may watch the video and think to themselves, wow, that is 15 minutes I am not going to get back from my life again. Geez, Mr. So-and-so, thank you for wasting my life for that 15 seconds or minutes, whatever the case may be. And something that I don't really talk about because I don't want to, again, I don't want to sound like I am preaching from the mountaintop. I know what is, what should be, what needs to be, because this is all my own opinion. Take it or leave it, okay? Is that I will admit, okay? I will admit that there are quite a few series, I will even go as far to say, here on this channel, that at this point now, I am not really happy with. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There are a few series and even a few specific videos on this channel that I wish I had really sat down and thought about before I went ahead and made the video, edited it the way I had done so, and then uploaded it. And that is because one thing that I have started to really take into consideration is not just the quality of the video, meaning 1920 by 1080p at 60 frames per second, but also now I have been really sitting down and taking into consideration the quality of content. And this is where I'm going to try my best to tie in the whole, you can upload a video of almost anything and everything, and at least someone may watch it. With this new ability to be able to, on the spot, in the moment, record a video of something and then instantly upload it to the internet, that's, in some cases, good. But in other cases, it can be just flat out, like I was saying, it can be a waste. It can be a waste of someone's time and of their life that they will never get back. And to the people who are just recording videos, and to the YouTubers who just record videos to record a video and upload it and say, yeah, I upload videos to YouTube, and at times may make money off of it, you know, that's one way you could go about doing YouTube, but it's not, it's I guess what I'm trying to say here is, before you record a video, take a moment to sit back and think to yourself, okay, would I want to sit down and really watch this video? Would I sit down and watch this video and enjoy it? I mean, of course, one could say that the person who is recording the video would obviously enjoy it. But when you really take a moment to step out of yourself and just think about the next person who's going to watch the video and think, is this person going to like this? Is this person going to like this? And if the majority of the answers tend to be no, or maybe this group of people may not like it, maybe this one person may not like it, then it's not a bad thing to just not record the video and put it out there. Oh, here we go. Now, that is not to say that you need to put out the videos that everybody... That's not to say you should put out videos that are of... I'm losing my trail of thought. I'm getting tongue twisted. That is not to say you should then just put out videos of the latest trending topics. It's a matter of finding what you really like and just going from there, building off of it. I mean, okay, here's an example. I will admit, I severely, wholeheartedly do not like Minecraft minigames for reasons that I have been very vocal about since since I came out saying I don't like Minecraft minigames. And you know, that's, for me at least, that is content that I just will not put out anymore on this channel for whatever reason. If I were to do so, I would feel like a sellout. I would feel like someone who is truly just doing YouTube for the purpose of making money and not what it should ideally be about, which is to enjoy what you do, love the videos you produce, and share such entertainment with the rest of the world. And that goes also to say with Minecraft survival games, Hunger Games, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to go into a full-blown rant about why I dislike Minecraft minigames and survival games, because I do think there is a video on this channel about that. I'm not going to look for it, so if you want to find it, go ahead. I'm too busy to do that. So, again, getting back to what I was saying, when I recorded those Minecraft minigame videos, it was because I either woke up late, and whatever schedule I was working on at that time, I needed a video. And I thought to myself, and I will be the first to admit this, alright? I'm not going to deny it. I will not lie to you guys about this. I would say to myself from time to time, I need to put out a video. I do not have the time to record a new Let's Play video, a new Let's Build video, a new first-person shooter video. I say that because I don't know actually what, at the time when I was doing Minecraft minigames, I don't know what Xbox titles I was playing and bringing to the channel. Well, I can't remember off the top of my head. There we go. But, you know, that's one way you can go about doing YouTube. But if you can't put your heart into it and you're just doing it for the sake of, well, this is a trending thing on YouTube, I want to jump in, but, you know, I'm not going to be doing it for the enjoyment, I'm just doing it for the quote-unquote sellout purposes, then that is where a lot of other YouTubers are really starting to come into play. And it's... I'm trying to think about how I can word this so easily without going into another explanation. Go ahead, call it a rant if you will. But just, if you are looking to make YouTube your career, or if you're doing it as a hobby, just keep in mind quality of video and quality of content. Because once you start to make videos just for the sake of I need to put out a video, or I want to put out a video but I don't know what to put out a video of, so let me go ahead and just do a death montage of someone's recent fighting a boss in some game, or whatever the case may be. Just remember, you may enjoy it, but someone else out there may think to themselves, wow, that is 15 minutes of my life I am never going to get back. I could have done something better, and that was 15 minutes. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about, I don't remember at this point if Markiplier had touched on the subject or not in his video, but it's something that I would like to address here in this video, and that is because I have yet to make an official welcome to my channel video. But after doing YouTube for the 2 years and 3 months now, I have always asked people, like, what is some stuff you want to see on the channel? Tell me and I'll see what I can do, if I can make it happen or not. And for the most part, I have gotten quite a lot of game suggestions. However, the thing is, going back to real quickly what I said, you gotta love what you do, otherwise you need to check yourself and figure out why exactly you're doing something. A couple game titles that I'll just briefly mention, for examples, Terraria and Undertale. These are games that have been highly requested that I bring to the channel, and after looking at them, after watching a couple live streams, after watching several Let's Play videos, walkthroughs, whatever the case may be, I have found that it is a game that I just simply would not really like or enjoy. And I know the saying, I was told this when I was growing up, and if you were told this too, then power to you. Don't judge a book by its cover. And that is very true. But when it comes to something like YouTube, and it comes to something that involves purchasing something to help your business, which YouTube is, you gotta really be careful with what you're gonna be spending money on. And after watching Terraria Let's Plays and Undertale Let's Plays and such, I have come to the conclusion that I would not even waste my money on a trial, on a, sorry about that, on a demo version of the game. And that is because it's just something that I would not be into. And another thing that I have always told you guys is that I will not put out content that I cannot put an ounce of my heart into. Right now, at least, the current game titles that I enjoy are Minecraft, Halo 5 Guardians. I still enjoy the Xbox One, and it's available on the Xbox 360 and PC, game Titanfall. But it's sort of ran its course with me. That game will always have a place in my heart due to the new experience it brought to first-person shooters. But at this point now, I would rather wait for the sequel, Titanfall 2, to come out and then bring Titanfall back to the channel in a new form because it's a new game, single-player campaign, new weapons and such. But anywho, the one thing that if I had to make a suggestion to aspiring YouTubers is that make sure the content you put out is something you enjoy. Because, again, this, I guess you could say, circles back to what I was just talking about. If you cannot put an ounce of your heart into the work that you are doing here on YouTube, you may find yourself at some point saying, that is 15 minutes of my life I am never going to get back. But because you are the one who made the video, you are going to say, not just that's 15 minutes of my life I will never get back, but you will also then be saying, that is going to be a much longer than 15 minutes of my life I will never get back. Because, let me tell you, the time it takes to record, edit, upload, and do thumbnails for videos, it's pretty time consuming. But nonetheless, I love it because, in the event you did not know this, before I started doing YouTube full time, I was a photographer, and I was pretty good at it, and I still am, because from time to time, I'll upload a couple of my quote-unquote professional photos to my Instagram, which there should be a link in the description section if you would like to follow me on there, and just for the heck of it, see some nice pretty photos, then you can. I must warn you though, if I don't upload my professional photos there, you're going to see a lot of pictures of my dog. But you know, let's I don't want this video to get too long, but there were some notes I found myself taking and making in regards to the video that Markiplier had made in his video, and I just wanted to make my own video discussing in further detail from my perspective of things as to what he talked about, because there is nothing wrong with sharing your thoughts and opinions, but when you start to force it down someone's throat, that's when it gets to be a little problematic, and that's when you should maybe check yourself before you wreck yourself. Again, this isn't our usual type of video, and I really would like to not get in the habit of making these kind of videos, because I can understand if some people may think to themselves, I just watched a Minecraft Let's Play video of something that had nothing to do with Minecraft, and instead, it was some dude on the internet yapping away about his own thoughts and opinions. I don't want to watch that kind of stuff. That's not what I'm here for. Show me the building. Show me the derpiness. Show me the adventures. You know, I can understand that there are some people who are like that. And I'm like that too, at some points, at some cases. But I really wanted to just share certain thoughts and opinions that I thought may play a pivotal role in one's development, regardless of how old you are. because you are never too old to grow up or learn something new. We use 6% of our brains. It's not like we're clearing space in our brain to cram this new knowledge in. So, but in the event I was speaking to the wind, at least someone somewhere may come across this video someday and think to themselves, I like what this guy has to say. Thank you for the new insight. Thank you for the new input. Thank you for the new way of thinking. Because thinking is power, much like knowledge. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for this Minecraft Let's Play video. I also wanted to just apply some more overgrowth in our ancient Mayan city and show you guys what's been going on since the last Let's Play video, because I'm going with the whole quality of content. I'm really not going to be making a video of every single little thing that I do. Building the Mayan horse stable along with the sheep pen, that was something that was just something I could do on the fly, real easy, real quick, and I didn't want to turn it into a 15-minute Let's Play video because it actually took me about like 10 minutes to just build all of that. So, if you like what you see, then please give that like button a hug and subscribe for the latest buzz. And if you had a blast with a good laugh, then make sure you favorite this video and share it with a friend or two. But until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon. Peace out. But before we really go, I just want to take this moment to share this beautiful view with you. I'm really happy with how this ancient Mayan city has turned out. Alright, peace!